Tulala lang siya habang kinukuha ang kanyang anak na nakatungo lang. Ni hindi na lumaban at sumama kay Lieutenant Colonel Dimitrov nang ilabas siya nito sa private room. "We'll get going, Attorney Alejes," Prosecutor Sandejas said before nodding and held his wife's hand as they made their way out. Sumunod naman sina Tita Olivia at Tito Jonathan, kaya nahuli kami ni Attorney Alciel. "Salamat po, Attorney," I greeted with a smile. "Anything for you and my cousin?" He nodded. "Who would expect this, Ang huling balita ko, nag-divorce kayo." I touched my stomach kaya't sumalyap siya roon at kumisi. "Lakas naman ni Jericho." He laughed. "We will visit him tomorrow. Ako ninong ha?" "Sure, Attorney." I nodded and he assisted me to get out of the room, but we're halfway towards the exit when I felt a soft grip on my waist. I was stunned and looked back and was met by Attorney Alejes' teary eyes. "Miss Karingal?" he murmured, and I was shocked when he knelt in front of me. "Attorney." Muntik na akong kunin pala yun ni Alciel pero umiling ako kaya suminghap siya at tumango. "What are you doing, Attorney?" Marahang tanong ko sa kanya. "Bakit ka lumuluhod?" "Ako na lang." He lowered his head. "Jail me instead, not my daughter, please. Ako na lang ikulong ninyo. Huwag yung anak ko." Kasalanan ko. Kasalanan ko kung bakit nagkaganon siya. I closed my eyes and sighed. "Attorney, please, aakuin ko ng lahat. Huwag yung anak ko. Kasalanan ko, ako na lang." He cried violently. "Hindi ako naging mabuting ama. Ako ang dahilan kaya ganon siya. If only I checked on her, ako ang ilalagay dyan. Parang awa nyo na. Ako na lang ikulong ninyo." "Francesca," Alciel called kaya tinanguan ko siya bago sumalyap kay Attorney Alejes. "Attorney, alam kong wala akong karapatang manghimasok sa pamilya ninyo kasi hindi ako kasama roon pero naiintindihan ko po kung saan nanggagaling ang anak ninyo. Masaya po ang makasamang totoong pamilya pero hindi ba masakit kapag hindi mo nararamdamang meron ka nun?" He cried more while hearing me. "Vanessa is wounded. I understand, but I would not tolerate what she did wrong because she just hurt. Your hurting does not mean you will inflict pain in others too. Attorney, I understand your desire to take her place because you knew what you lacked, but letting her get off this incident without punishment? No, Attorney. Pamilyado na po akong tao. May anak ako. Kami ni Jericho. Alam niyo na po ngayon ang hirap ng ganyang sitwasyon para kay Vanessa dahil sa nangyari sa pamilya ninyo kaya sana po maisip niyong akin. What would my child feel if my husband died because of what your daughter did?" "Sorry," he sobbed. "I am so sorry. People should be punished if they did something wrong. I understand where is this coming, but it does not mean I will forgive and let this go. Jericho almost died. My child almost lost a father. I almost lost a husband, Attorney." Mahinang sabi ko, "Vanessa should be punished for what she did, and sir, I hope you'd make it up to her and help her become better. I hope this would teach her a lesson, and you too. It may be hard, but lessons are always learned the hard way. It was never spoon-fed, sir." I sighed and closed my eyes tightly before turning my back at him and walked out of the room with Alciel assisting me. "What happened? Are you okay, Francesca?" A small smile left my lips when I saw my husband's cousin and my gown designer for our wedding before, Crest. Nasa labas siya at kausap ang pulis na kasama namin kanina. "Hello, Crest," I greeted with a smile. "I hope you're doing fine," she mumbled before pulling me for a hug. "This is my husband, Lockett." "Hello, Lieutenant Colonel," I greeted. "Salamat pala." "No worries, Miss Karingal." He nodded and excused himself to talk to the lawyers in the station about the case. Tita Olivia took me to our condo unit to rest first, and as much as I wanted to check on my husband, iniisip ko naman ang anak namin, kaya nagpahinga na lang ako sa bahay. The next morning, our friends called and informed me Jericho's awake, kaya mabilis kong nilagay sa lunchbox ang pagkain niluto ko para sa kanya. Luckily, Blaze fetched me. Ngisi-ngisi siya na makita kong hawak-hawak ang tiyan ko at giniya pa ang lakad ko. "Loko ka?" I hissed, earning a laugh from him. "Cute kaya ng tiyan mo. Feeling ko malusog si baby. Mag-8 ka pa lang, no?" "Oo," natawa ako. "Malaki ata ito magbuntis at mukhang pakwan na ang nalunok ko." "Bakit? Cute naman ah." He grinned and touched my stomach. Excited na ako makita. Si pamangkin. "Dapat kasing ganda mo ha?" "Oo naman," I exclaimed and flipped my hair. "Duh! Reyna kaya ng dinibdibang lupa na San Isidro." "Oo," he laughed. Maganda yan for sure, lalo na't pinagyayabang ni kuya na siya raw ang hari. He assisted me in his car and he started the engine and glanced my way. Pasensya na nga pala kagabi ha. Late ko na nalaman ang nangyari kay kuya kaya hindi ako nakauwi kaagad. Ayos lang. I smiled. San ka pala kagabi? Sa may malapit lang. He smiled outside. I heard someone saw her. Yung hinahanap mo ba yan? I asked and he nodded, taking his phone and showed me a picture. Here, beautiful, right? He said sadly. I'm still looking for her. I took his phone and checked the photo, only to get stunned when I saw it. I murmured and gasped. Blaze, I think I know her. Doon na siya naitulos. When we got into the hospital, I'm always running towards Jericho's private room. Dahan-dahan, buntis? Febby gasped when she caught me almost stopping. Ayos lang ako. Tawa ko. Anong ayos? She asked. Mamaya, makalugyang anak sa tiyan mo, nako. Huwag mo igaya sa tatay niyang Yupina. It made me laugh. Grabe ka sa Yupi. Nasa na si Jericho? Nasa kwarto, she explained. Kasama ng mga lalaki. He's okay, don't worry. May sugat at pilay lang. Kapit kamay kami naglakad papasok sa kwarto at agad sinalubong ng tawanan sa loob. Feeling ko nga, lubog na yung bungo ni Elsa. Brian's voice said kaya't nailing akong natatawa. Meron na yan for sure. Castor laughed. Imagine mo, nasa tiyan ka pa lang ni Tita Olivia na alog ka na. Tapos 2 beses ulit paglaki? Kago? Jericho hissed. Kapag ako nakalakad, pag-uumpugin ko ulo niyo mga hunghang. Ay, scary. I caught Brian shivered. Katakot baka gawin akong yelo? Gago ka? I cleared my throat, stopping them. Huwag yun ang aasarin si Elsa. I told the boys. Bahala kayo, isang galaw ng kamay niyan maging yelo kayong lahat. Babe, he whined. Can't I have a hug first? I shook my head and walked closer to him. May benda ang paa ni Jericho, maski ang kamay na nasugatan ganun din. O siya, tara na. Napuno ng init ang puso ko nang pagkaupo ko pa lang sa kanyang tabi, niyakap na ako ng isang kamay niya. He even tried raising his other hand but I stopped him. Okay na yan, I said and kissed his cheek, closing my eyes. Don't force yourself, okay ka na ba? Yes, babe, he whispered and sighed, burying his head on my shoulder. Palabasin mo na muna sila. Babe time muna. The side of my lips rose, kaya't sinulyapan ko sila. Thank you guys. Alis daw muna kayo, sabi ni Jericho. Maglalampungan lang kami. I explained, earning a laugh from them. Oo na, sige na. Tara na. Brian waved at us. Tss, divorce pa talaga kayo? Baka mamaya, joke lang yan ha? Castor asked and glanced at Febby. Before taking her hand, let's go, Febby. Tayo na lang maglampungan. Kago? Febby hissed and I watched them bickering again while going out of the room. Wala na sila. Bulong niya. Lampungan na tayo. Jerk. I whispered and smacked him, earning a groan. What? He whined. I'm endured, babe. How can you smack me? Ikaw talaga, napaka-careless mo tumawid. I hissed and pulled his hair. Ouch, babe! Reklamo ni Jericho at ngumuwi. Hindi ka ba naaawa sa akin? Pilay ako. I'm a weak, scared... Ouch! I'm kidding. I let go of his hair and cupped his cheek. His jet black eyes meeting mine in an instant. Ayos ka lang ba talaga? I asked seriously. Saan masakit? Ang ulo mo? Buo pa ba? Intact pa ba ang skull? Kung oo, ako nang uumpog sa'yo. Ow! He frowned teasingly. Are you so worried of me? Oh, tanga ka ba? Reklamo ko. You made me so nervous of you. Hindi ka tumitingin sa dinaraanan mo. I know naka-on ang sign na pwede kang tumawid, pero sana bago ka tumakbo, tingin sa kaliwat kanan. How can I not be worried in Jericho? My husband almost died. I hissed. I got no answer from him. Lumabas na nga yata ang usok sa ilong ko, pero seryoso lang si Jericho sa aking nakatitig. I am still your husband? Bahagya niyang sabi. Ang ngisi unti-unting lumitaw. Anak ng... I rolled my eyes. Ang dami ng sinabi mo? Yun lang ang narinig mo? I am still your husband. He murmured and laughed. Ang isang kamay ni Jericho, hinuli ang baba ko, at basta na lang iningat iyon, kaya naman nagdikit ang labi namin. I am still my babe's husband? My stomach churned. Nahulog ang talukap ng mata ko nang muli siyang humalik sa labi ko. It was supposed to be a smack one, pero ginalaw ko ng labi at nilaplap siya. Francesca! He called and laughed. Okay, I miss you too. I pouted. Ingi lang kasi. Alright. He smirked teasingly and moistened his lower lip. Para si Jericho, hindi injured nang sapuhin pang bato ko para mas lumalim pang halikan. Hay nako! I exclaimed. Ang kamay mo din, Jericho. I warned and took his injured hand to put it back to its place. Sorry babe, nadala lang. He laughed. Nako talaga, Elsa. Basta kapag landian hindi ka papakabog, no? The pain never bothered me anyway. He whispered playfully. I glared at him. Thankfully, the CT scan results are great. Bukod sa kanyang sugat at pilay, wala naman naging komplikasyon sa kanya. Bukod sa naging mas clingy lang siya at pababy na. Subo. He opened his mouth. I rolled my eyes but then proceeded into feeding him his dinner. Marunong ka naman na sumubo ah. I asked. Magaling na yung isang kamay mo. Medyo nakakalakad ka na rin. Ah, he did not answer me and opened his mouth again, kaya nailing na akong sinubuan siya. May baby ka na, tapos baby ka rin? I asked. He nodded, smiling. He even extended his hand and caressed my stomach gently, as if he were afraid he will break it. Dalawa kami baby ni Mommy Francesca, he whispered. Baby Jericho and baby girl, dalawa tayong baby ni Mommy, di ba, nak? I felt a kick. Nagkatinginan kami ni Jericho at napatawa. She kicked, he whispered and touched it more. I can't wait to see you, baby. Once that is fine, we will hear your heartbeats again. After eating, I fixed Jericho's bandage. Nakakalakad naman na siya pero paunti-unti na lang ngayon at dahan-dahan. He did not want me out of his sight. Me either. Kaya dito kami naglalagay sa ospital na magkasama. The bed in his presidential suite is large enough for the both of us, kaya hindi kami mapaghiwalay. Careful, Jericho. I warned when he abruptly laid on my lap when I sat on the bed. I'm fine, he chuckled. I just want to talk to our baby. I smiled and nodded. Hinaplos ko ang buhok niya habang humahalik siya sa tiyan ko at idinidikit ang tenga niya roon. I want to hear her heartbeats again. He whispered, Baby, gusto na ulit ni Daddy pakinggan ang heart mo. No doubt he will be a great father. He's such a great doctor to other kids but he is the best for ours. Every day kahit injured sa Jericho, mas iniuna niyang nakakain na ako. He did not want me to sleep late and even asking his brother to buy fruits and veggies for me. Our baby's kicks are more evident now kaya bumabakat ang paa niya sa tiyan ko at kung saan sisipa, doon nahalik sa Jericho. Aba, gustong gusto mong sinisipa ang nguso mo? Silip ko sa kanyang hinabol ang paa ng anak para pumatak ng halik. She's beautiful, he chuckled lowly. But you're pretty awake in this time of the night, baby. You should sleep, so Mommy Francesca could rest too. Kantahan mo raw siya ng lullaby, Daddy. I answered. Lullaby? He glanced my way. She likes one? Opo, Daddy. I said in a little voice, imitating a baby one. Kanta ka po lullaby, Daddy Jericho? Are you imitating our baby? He asked, looking amused, kaya tumango ako. Oh, bakit? Pang-horror yung boses? I glared at him. Namilog ang mata niya, sabay ng pag-ubo at tango. Alright, what song would you like Daddy to sing? I'm not really familiar with lullabies, so tell me one. I can try. Let it go, I said, definitely stopping him. What? Halos lumuwa ang mata ni Jericho kaya ngumisi ako. Ayaw mo? Sige, okay lang. Masasaktan si baby. The snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. He started off with his wide eyes, making me laugh kahit natakpan ko ang bibig. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. He murmured kaya naipikit ko ang mata at kinagat-kagat ang labi sa takot na humagalpak. Pumiyok siya ng kaunti kaya mas tumiin ang pikit ko. Shit, OMG, nakakahiya siya. Baby, this is for you. He cleared his throat. Ang daddy mo, ang hari ng dibdibang lupa ng San Isidro. Iminulat ko ang mga mata at nagbo-vocalization na siya. He sang playfully and winked at me. Pucha! We both stopped when we heard the voice, kaya mabilis kaming napalingon at napanganga ni Jericho. Nang makita ang pamilya niya sa may pintuan. What are you doing? Ang anak ko! Tita Olivia covered her mouth. Ang anak ko si Elsa na. She screamed and I burst out laughing when she ran towards her flustered son. The embarrassment is too much. Jericho kept on whining behind me while we're on his bed and resting. Sana pinatay mo na lang ako, Francesca? I laughed. Okay lang yan. Pamilya mo naman yun. My mom would tease me till I die, babe. I knew it. He sighed. And my siblings. Blaze, he's taking a damn video and for sure he's gonna show it to Brian and Caster. Okay lang yan. I laughed more and looked at him sideways. Nag-trending pa nga nitong nakaraan, diba? Wala lang yung ngayon sa dati. Wala talaga. He heaved a sigh. I'm wearing damn skinny costume that time. I find it hard to breathe, you know? But I'm doing a lip sync before, Francesca. Now it's my damn ugly voice. That song is supposed to be yours and our baby to hear. At least, talo sila sa'yo. I reached for his cheek sideways. Ang mahalaga, ikaw ang hari ng dinibdibang lupa ng San Isidro. He stopped and cocked his head on the side. Oo nga, no? I tapped his cheek and grinned at him. Ayaan mo na sila. Ang mahalaga, gwapo ka. Tapos, macho. I looked at him. Doktor na, talented pa. Tapos, malaki. He smirked at me. Despite the dim lights, his eyes glistened for a playful look. Malaki ang? He asked teasingly, his arms snaking on my waist. Malaki ang puso. I grinned back. Talaga ba? He moved his head closer to mine and kissed me briefly on the cheek. Puso lang ang malaki? I swallowed hard, biting my lower lip. I moved my face so I could give him a kiss and he fought back. Malaki rin, I whispered on his lips. Ang hotdog mo. He laughed. Ako rin napatawa ng paulanan ni Jericho ng halik ang mukha ko at mas niyakap ako. Napatalikod tuloy ako sa pesto niya. He moved my hair to the side. Nahulog ang talukap ng mata ko sa antisipasyon nang bigyan niya na mapanoya at bahagyang halik ang bato ko. Years had passed since we became together. Nagsimula pa yun ang convention ko. Tamang painggit ko lang kay nanay na hindi diplomang kayakap ko sa gabi at kakamanifest ko naging totoo nga. Right now, the hot, sexy, and handsome Dr. Dean Jericho Falcon is hugging me at this time of the night. Pero hindi lang yakap ang ginagawa. May pagsip-sip pa sa leg si Jericho. Ano yan? Vampira? I asked in a low voice, trying to stop my moans when I felt his hand lifting my dress and inserting his hand on my undies. He hummed. You like this vampire to suck you, babe? Hindi. I puffed a breath and parted my legs more so he could move his hand. Pero kung ikaw, why not? Pwede naman natin pag-usapan yan. There, babe. He whispered and licked my skin. I miss you. Ako rin. Miss kita? Bulong ko, pabalik. A moment later, I felt how his hand lowered on my body. I let out a soft moan when we started moving his hand. Di naman ako ganito ka-excited talaga dapat, but I think I'm feeling this hot because of my pregnancy and not seeing him for a few months, kaya lang madali akong kausap. Baka may makakita sa atin dito. It's late, he whispered. No one will disturb us, babe. I nodded, lost with the heat. All right, I love you, Jericho. Ngiti ko at mas kumisnap ang mata niya. I love you too, he whispered back. The genuine tone made me feel the warmth and the love he has. So much, you and our baby. I love you to the bones. Asus! I giggled happily. Pa-bones-bones ka pang nalalaman. Ramdam ko ng boner mo, hoy. Oh! He cursed and laughed sensually. Let me enter this boner to you then. He whispered languidly and moved his hand. A moment later, our moans filled the presidential suite we are in. Nakakaya siguro magjujugan kami ng ganito kung regular room at baka may nurse biglang pumasok. Buti na lang nandito kaya kahit papaano nabawasan ang kaba ko. Ang ingay-ingay ko nga ata eh. Natatawang tinakpan ni Jericho ang bibig ko nang marinig namin ang andar ng cart sa labas ng hallway ng suite. Parehong natatakot na baka magbukas at mahuli kami. Despite the nervousness, it gave us more thrill. Smells and tastes like vanilla. Bulong ni Jericho sa leg ko. That was hot, babe. Bulong ni Jericho habang nakahiga ako sa braso niya. Yeah, I mumbled. But risky, you jerk. Hampas ko sa dibdib niya, pero hinuli niya iyon at hinalikan. Your fingers look pretty. He murmured and kissed my fingers one by one. But I think it'll be prettier if you'll put a ring here. turo ni Jericho sa isa. I was flattered. Sinandal ko ang ulo sa braso niya bago humalik sa pisngi niya. E di lagyan mo? Bulong ko pabalik at lumambing lang lalong tingin ni Jericho na magkatinginan kaming dalawa. I would never wish for anything with him by my side. At dito na po nagtatapos ang kabanata ng ating kwento. Sana'y muli niyo po akong samahan sa mga susunod pang kabanata. Maraming salamat po. Ingat po tayong lahat.